Hello, grade 6. Let's revise for our exam tomorrow. ربنا معاكم إن شاء الله. Let's start by the question of right questions for the following. Question number 1, no, the children didn't visit their aunt. We want to form a question and we have no in the answer, so we'll start the question with a helping verb, did. Did the children visit their aunt? Number 2, she wanted to go to the cinema. I'm asking about the place, so I'll use WH word where. Where did she want to go? Number three, the train leaves at 6:30. I'm asking about the time, so I'll use what time does the train leave? Number 4, it takes 10 minutes to drive to the supermarket. I'm asking about duration. How long does it take to drive to the supermarket? Dialogue between Ali and Karim. Have you ever been to Aswan? I have to read the dialogue first. Do you like to go there? Okay, be ready next week by train. Have you ever been to Aswan? No, I haven't. Or I can say, no, I have never been to Aswan before. Do you like to go there? Yes, of course, or yes, sure, as you like. Okay, be ready next week. We want to form a question and the answer will be by train. So the question will be, how will we go there? By train? Okay, I can say okay, I can say wow, I can say I'm so excited, I'll be ready. That's fine, that sounds good, as you like. The second dialogue between Ibrahim and Iyad, the answer is I'm going to see my friend Ahmed. So the question will be, where are you going? Where are you going? The second question, starting with why, the answer, he was sick yesterday, so I'll ask about the reason. Why are you going to see him? He had a pain in his belly and severe cold. What was wrong with him? What happened to him? Yes, he visited the doctor. Did he visit the doctor? Visited in the past, so I started the question with did. I can start with the WH word because we have yes in the answer. The third one, between Yumna and Farida. I'd like to be a teacher. I'm asking about her wishing in the future. So I'll ask with what would you like to be? What would you like to be in the future? I'd like to be a teacher. The second question, we have yes in the answer. So we will start the question with a helping verb. We have a helping verb here, which is. So we'll start the question with is. Is it a difficult job? Yes, it's a difficult job, but it's very interesting if you like it. I'd like to teach English or French. What would you like to teach? I see you are fond of foreign languages, isn't it? Of course. Or I can say yes, I am. Sorry. Where have you been? I have been in China, or I have been to China. I went to China. I went there by plane. How did you go there? By train, by plane, by car, on foot? I start the question with how. And we use did here because went past, verb past. I stayed there in a nice hotel. So the question will be, where did you stay there? I used where because I'm asking about place. Did you see the Great Wall of China? Of course, yes, sure. Yes, it was amazing. As you like, you can use. We went to the Crazy Water. Crazy Water is a place. Yes, we enjoyed our time. We went by Dad's car. Yes, you can come next time. We went to the Crazy Water again. I'm asking about place, so I have to use where and went verb past. So I have to use did after where. Where did you go? Let's revise how to form a question. We start with the WH word. After that, we use helping verb, subject, and verb. Yes, we enjoyed our time. Enjoyed ended with ed, so we are in the past. And we have yes, we start the question with did. Did you enjoy your time? We went by Dad's car, so we will start the question with how. By car, by bus, by train, on foot, we start with how. How did you go? Yes, you can come next time. We have helping verb here. which is can. So we'll start with can I come with you next time or can I come next time? Let's complete our story. Number one, Bell has been a sailor for many years. Bell has spent time at sea and has faced a lot of difficulties on his voyages like pirates and storms. The huge waves swallowed the ship during the storm. The ship shook and tossed out of control and crashed onto a rock. The crew feared that they would sink. They found the river and decided that this is a convenient place to pitch a tent. The pastor looked for the missing crew and explored the area. They used the monkeys to get some coconuts. For the quotation, don't worry, Nips. Here, who said that to whom? Fritz said that to the baby monkey Nips. What did the baby need? The baby monkey need to drink milk. What happened to his mother? Turk killed it. She was in a great pain. Who said that to whom? Ernest to his father, the pastor. Who was she? She was his mother, Elizabeth. All the Gritzel has disappeared. Who said that to whom? Elizabeth to the pastor. How was she? She was sad or upset. How can Gritzel help them? Gritzel helped them build the bridge and transport heavy loads from one area to another. Here we have a missing page, page number 4. I'll send it to you on WhatsApp, inshallah, with the answers. Quotation from 1 to 5. Question number 1. Ahmed isn't watching TV now. After am or is or are, verb plus ing. After do or does or did, verb infinitive. After have or has or had, past participle verb. Number 2, they don't play in the morning. Arwa studied her lessons yesterday. Were you in your house yesterday? Does your father go to his work early every day? Where are you going tomorrow? To the cinema. The answer to the cinema is a place, so we used where. When do you get up every day? At 6. Ahmed didn't make noise at school yesterday. Here we underline the keywords to know the tense and to know how to answer the question. Number 9. Ahmed is trying to open the door now. Bill always eats fruit salad. The children didn't phone after didn't verb infinitive. The children didn't phone their grandma yesterday. May traveled to Alex and saw the seesaw past. Where were you last week? At home place. They are, after are, verb plus ing. They are watching cartoons at this moment. 15. My father came while we were having our lunch. After while, we put past progressive was where ing. And before that, we can put past simple if there is an interrupt or short action and long action. I saw him when he was coming. After was where verb plus ing. As he was running, he lost his watch. Ali is the boy who broke the window because I'm speaking about Ali. The shop which I visited was cheap. Iman is the woman whose son is playing because whose son, I'm speaking about her son, possessive. So I used whose. Sarah is the most beautiful girl in our family. A horse is bigger than a dog. Ali is the strongest boy. After that, I put adjective plus est or most plus the adjective, least plus the adjective. Before then, I use adjective plus er or more or less. 24, I used to fly kites when I was young. Used to plus verb infinitive. Ahmed used to play tennis. He didn't use to catch fish. He didn't used to swim in the sea. Have you ever seen a ghost? I haven't got any money. Ahmed has lived here for 2 years. In the future, if we have promise, so you have to use will. I promise I won't go anywhere without you. Here we have won't go and will go, but we used won't go because we have anywhere and any with the negative sentence or the question. The sky is clear. We have an evidence, so we have to use going to, and the answer will be is it isn't going to rain tonight. Rewrite question. I do my homework every day. When I use now I'm doing my homework, or I can say I'm doing my homework now, but we have now in capital here. Number two, she eats her breakfast before she goes to school. When does she eat her breakfast? This is question. Peter was hanging the picture, the doorbell rang. While Peter was hanging the picture, the doorbell rang because I told you after a while I put was or where and ing. The pupils were talking, the teacher entered the class. As the pupils were talking, the teacher entered the class. The two boys were fighting, the teacher came. When the teacher came, the two boys were fighting, or the two boys were fighting when the teacher came. The match began, we are having dinner. When the match began, we were having dinner. I have to change are into were. I was having tea, friends came. While I was having tea, friends came. I played chess yesterday. At noon yesterday, I have a certain time in the past, so I have to use past continuous. I was playing chess at noon yesterday. A doctor works in a hospital. Where does a doctor work? She gets up late. She doesn't get up late. They don't drink tea. He doesn't drink tea. Yes, I'm reading now. Are you reading now? He is carrying 4 books. How many? And after how many, I put the noun I'm asking about. How many books is he carrying? Hannah is taller than Mona. If I want to use shorter, so I'll start with Mona is shorter than Hannah. Hiba is thinner than Huda. Huda is fatter than Hiba. A cat is faster than a rabbit. A rabbit is slower than a cat. The tortoise is the slowest animal. When I want to change from the slowest into slower, I can use any or no. I can say the tortoise is slower than any other animal, or no animal is slower than the tortoise. The giraffe is taller than any other animal in the zoo. The giraffe is the tallest animal in the zoo. I used to do my homework in the evening. When I want to use not, the negative of used to is didn't use to. I didn't used to do my homework in the evening. Yes, I used to swim in the sea. Did you used to swim in the sea? She cooks every day. She cooked yesterday. They play football. They played football last week. He visited the farm. He didn't visit the farm. He wrote a letter. He has just written a letter. Just before just we have to put have or has, and after that we put the past participle of the verb. Yet at the end of the negative sentence or the question, negative with haven't or hasn't. He doesn't drive. He hasn't driven yet. Hannah doesn't have her breakfast. Hannah hasn't had her breakfast yet. No, he has never met the boss. No, he hasn't met the boss. Or I form a question with has he ever met the boss? They didn't receive their letter. They haven't received their letter yet. I play football every day. I'm used to playing football every day. Here we have every day, so I have to put am or is or are before used to, and after that I put ing. I don't have any water. I have no water. Let's complete. She broke the plates. I bought them last week. She broke the plates which I bought last week. I have to skip them or remove them from the sentence. The compass is a tool. It shows direction. The compass is a tool which shows direction. He has never driven a car before. It's the first time he has ever driven a car. He is acting the play this evening. After going to verb infinitive, he is going to act the play this evening. The full past questions, it's so easy. I haven't any money. Can I pay in credit card? We need new techniques. Techniques equal ways. We need new techniques for teaching language. There is an escalator to go upstairs. When you pay for something, get a receipt. I bought my jacket for £50. What a bargain. Don't fight with your mates. We need to exchange some euros to dollars. You can trust him. He is very reliable. He likes to wander in the mall. Workers don't earn much money. Earn much money, don't forget. My uncle gets discount on shopping. Retailer sells goods in shops. Please pay attention to your teacher. I like educational programs. He is very trendy. He likes fashion. The soldiers were given license to attack. Your mobile needs to charge the battery. He complain about the bad weather. Our employer expects us to be trustworthy. She is always trendy. He is fond of fashion. She is fond of fashion. The word drawback means disadvantage. Evolution is the process of change and development. My computer is not portable. I can't move it. Crew is a group of people who work together. Please be flexible to solve problems. The pyramids are remarkable monuments in Egypt. We use a trolley for shopping in the supermarket. They raise money for charity. Students go to the lab to do experiment. The meeting was delayed again because the manager was not punctual. We have finished today. Good luck tomorrow إن شاء الله ربنا معاكم. Thank you guys.